right?
Hi, Kathy.
Anyone in here, please like, because it gets the album review up, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm going to share to Vic because she wanted to share, so I'll share to her 2 secs.
You don't mind me smoking, do you?
No, of course I don't. You're allowed to vape on here. You're allowed to smoke because it's not a paid promotion as such. So yeah. Yeah, we've got a trigger warning because we don't know what's going to be talked about. So we always put triggers. Thank you for that, Kath. Miss Slater of fucking EastEnders. I will be doing a live tomorrow because right about now I'm a little bit upset about something that's happened. Hey Diane, how are you, my lovely? I've just been told I'm a shit mum. Hey Lisa, apparently I'm a shit mum. Want to know why? Because when I was in Blackpool, I was in a hotel room. The bar was downstairs. Hadn't had a drink for 5 hours. Dehydrated. Felt shitty. Hey man.
Hi, Mandy.
And apparently, because I went downstairs, left my boy in the hotel room, fully locked, to get myself a Pepsi. I'm a shit mum. Apparently, I went down there for a 3-course fucking meal. I left my boys, so yeah, I'm very pissed off tonight. So I had to compose myself and say it's Leona's night. Sort your shit out, Ginge. But I won't walk around like this, guys, and I do this because I know it annoys some people. Yeah, we've got a few people in it. So what we'll do, anyone that wants to join can join whenever they please, but it's there to be looked back on. Do excuse to state me, Leona looks better than me, and I don't usually like that because I'm the host. But yeah, the owner's on it. Right, let me introduce myself first. I'm Ginge. As everyone's aware, I served 5 years, 10 months in jail. Whilst in there, I was diagnosed with ADHD, EUPD, borderline ASD. And yeah, that's my mental health issues. Still struggle with it now, but it is what it is. Fucker. Right, Leona, do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us a bit about yourself, where you're from, etc.
Hi, I'm Leona. I'm from Scotland originally.
Scottish.
Live in Northern Ireland.
Oh wow. Like, where was you brought up? Was you brought up in Scotland?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Whereabouts?
I won't say brought up. I was practically dragged up.
Oh wow. And whereabouts in Scotland? AJ.
The Highlands.
Oh, okay. No, I go Berwick upon Tweed. Guys, if you're in here, like it, please, because it helps with album vision, whatever the fuck it's called. So, you was brought up in Scotland. You've lived in Ireland. You've been about, babes. Been about like me. Hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Oh,
Hi,
you're watching
Lena.
on TikTok. Hello. I'm banned off there for showing me vibrators, so I can't go on there with you guys no more. So yeah, you was brought up in Scotland, dragged up, should I say?
Yeah.
And who did you live with? You got siblings? Who did you grow up with?
I won't say siblings because I don't know any of them.
Oh, okay.
Because
Can
I
you tell
was
us?
based.
Sorry, I was going to say, can you tell us why you don't know them? Is there a reason for that, or
Honestly, I don't know.
you don't?
All I know, they got put in care like I did, so I really don't know what.
Oh, bless you. Oh, so you was in care. Was you in care full time, or did you have to go to different homes, adopted?
Well, I was fostered when I was placed in foster care when I was 4 days old.
Wow.
That was when my unknown, whoever you want to fucking call her, walked out on me when I was 4 days old.
Oh, wow. Who is that? Your mum?
Yeah.
Wow. She's not your mum, babes.
Nope.
You know what I mean? But look at you now, going strong. Fuck her. So, I'm assuming if you was that young, you was adopted at some point.
I was placed in foster care until I was age of 2.
And then adopted.
Yeah. And that's where shit really happened.
Oh, was it not good when they adopted you?
No. All I remember when I was so young that I was placed outside in the cold in the backyard, sat in the fucking high chair at the age of 2.
Oh, wow. I remember anyone watching on TikTok, there is a trigger warning for this, guys. So these people, like, I get that, like, I hear you 100%, but yeah, we want to adopt, we want to do the best for. Oh, battery, hold on. We want to do the best for these children that can't, that their mums unfortunately can't look, and then they do exactly the same. They treat you like shit, even though that's their job to bring you up and give you something that your parents unfortunately couldn't. Which happens in life, people can't cope, they walk out. Sometimes they do it the wrong fucking ways, like your mum just walked out. Like, and that's abuse in itself. How long did that go on for? Was it like until you moved out, or was you with them till you were 16 or 18?
Well, basically what happened was I ran away at the age of 17,
Oh, okay. I don't fucking blame you.
and that was the best move I ever done.
How old? I will answer this question, but what we usually do, guys, have questions at the end, but Diana will answer. How old are you, Leona? Same age as me and yeah?
Yeah, 34.
Fucking old bastards, isn't we? 30's our prime years, guys. So I'm assuming if at the age of 2 they could do that, like, it was probably pretty shit up to the age of 17, still on. Worse, probably.
Well, they didn't believe in me being a lesbian when I was in my early teens. So I got kicked out of the house.
What, for being a lesbian?
Yeah,
Wow. No, don't apologise, babes. It's fine, honestly. Like, I think that's disgusting. People should be who they want to fucking be. And they adopted you to love you as their own, treat you as their own. Even if they'd said, listen, we don't
I
approve of
wasn't
it.
loved. I wasn't loved. I wasn't wanted.
What
I
I don't
was,
know is
I was constantly abused from the age of 2,
fucking.
physically, mentally, and verbally as I got older. I've had anxiety since I was age of fucking 5.
I'm not surprised. What was it? So obviously, verbally, I hear you there as well. Was that like name calling and shit like that?
When I was bullied and then out of school, yeah.
Oh, babe, makes me sad. Makes me when I do lives like this and I hear, because I can like understand where you're coming from, because I've been there. I'm like minded, and probably a lot of people in this live have been
I
through
was
similar stuff.
anorexic for years.
So how can I put this? Do you suffer do you want to tell us a little bit about your mental health? What you suffer with?
Depression, anxiety, BPD, which is also EUPD.
It's the worst. It is the worst,
Uh,
because, as you know, there's no medication for that. It's just you trying to deal with it in your own head, innit?
yeah.
Bless her.
Um,
What do you
Diana,
do? Sorry, go on.
I'm 34.
Yeah, 34. She's getting old. So what do you do with your mental health? Like, 'cause some people maybe watch and suffer exactly the same stuff. What do you do to try and keep yourself, what's the word, sane, normal, whatever that is in this life?
Exactly, I don't know what normal is.
No, yeah, I hear that. You're just you, ain't ya? You do your life. You got your horses. Got horses. You like horses, don't you?
Yeah. She keeps me going. She gets me out every single day, 7 days a week.
Oh, bless you. Because horses are very therapeutic, I heard. So it's good that you've got something to sort of keep your mind occupied. Because probably if you didn't have that, I know it sounds mad. Some people probably watch back and they say, "Fucking horses." Like, honestly, I used to work with them when I was in foster care myself, like 30, just to go out and buck them all out. I used to love it. With my ADHD, that used to
I've got
really.
that as well.
That's what helps. It's just calming. They're such calming creatures. They'll stand there and they'll let you give them a little cuddle. You hold into them like they're just fucking amazing creatures. And
Well,
it's. I'm glad you've got something to keep your mind on. Do you speak to your adoptive parents?
not since I've left because they were so abusive. I've got battle scars from my scalp down to my knees.
Oh, babe.
Yeah, I've got, that you wear a belt and it's obviously got a buckle. I've got buckle scars right down me in the sides of my thighs, down to my knee, both
Oh
of them.
my god.
Yeah.
Now just imagine that, guys. Firstly, your mum walks out. That's attachment issues as it is. That's a UPD, that's a trigger.
Yeah.
100%, babe. Horses are like, yeah, they won't answer
And
back.
I was also diagnosed 10 years ago with PTSD, severe PTSD.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, babe. After everything you've been through, you probably got PTSD and for fuck's sake, Ginge. Context. This isn't very fucking professional, guys. I don't get paid for this, so you can tell I'm not fucking professional. I just love helping people. Context PTSD and PTSD is the fucking worst. So obviously, yeah. So your mum's walked out on you at such a fucking young age, so I get that in a way. You then go with adopted parents, hey babe, and they beat you, verbally abuse you, leave you out in the fucking cold at the age of 2. As you grow older, they carry on verbally abusing you, which then,
I was sexually assaulted at the age of 9.
oh wow, guys, there is a trigger warning. Anyone that's just come in,
My
literally, it's made me shake.
virginity got taken off me when I was 9 by a 13-year-old lad.
What? Did you tell your adopted parents this happened?
They won't listen. They've just kept fucking abused. They said it was my fault. I kept getting the fucking blame.
Fuck, oh, babe.
So I just didn't. So I didn't say anything. It's like, well, I was in my early teens, and because I was in a disability school, I was in a disabled school.
What? Because of your ADHD and all that.
I've got moderate learning difficulties and memory loss.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'm basically registered disabled because I've got a condition called fetal alcohol syndrome.
What's that?
It's basically when your mother drinks alcohol while pregnant with their child, and it
Right, okay.
has an effect on the baby's growth in the womb.
Oh, and so I'm assuming, I don't know how all that. I've heard of fetal stuff before from previous lives. I've never heard that. So, does that affect your brain? Is that why you've got a slight learning difficulty as well?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. But just remember what I said. Don't talk about stuff that you feel uncomfortable with, because it looked like it was a little bit uncomfortable. Don't, fuck's sake, don't need to feel uncomfortable. So don't talk about anything you don't want to talk about. So obviously they didn't believe you. So that probably fucks up your head. So everything you've been through, I'm not surprised you've got you. And ADHD, that you may not be born with that ADHD. I learned that if you have a shitty fucking childhood like me, I went through exactly what you went through. I was a lot younger, but either way, it still fucking happened. That's what causes ADHD, because when you're older, you want that attention from people that you didn't get. You want that stable base that you never had. You couldn't go to someone if you were crying or had a bad dream because they wouldn't listen. Same as me, and that's what causes ADHD apparently, from trauma from a young child. So I get it, and that will live on for the rest of your life. But just remember, you're standing strong now. Do you know what I mean? You're still fucking here. Fuck them. Like, you're an amazing person. Like, do you know what I mean? You're really kind. You're funny. And obviously, I know you're nervous, but you've come on here. So when you left home, where did you go? Because you're literally living in the outside world at the age of 17.
well, basically what happened was my dad was trying to fight for me right through, and because I was in the care system, and my adopting parents wouldn't allow him to come anywhere near.
Mm.
So by
And
the time I
that's
reached,
obviously, sorry, we've met your dad, haven't we? Our dad's been on live. We've all met him.
yeah,
It's lovely. So obviously he was fighting for you because obviously he knew you've been in care, which is lush. I like it when parents, although they couldn't look after you at a young age, they're trying now. Do you know what I mean? As long as they try at some point, that's the main thing. So did you move back with him? Was you allowed because you were 17, or did your slight learning difficulties affect social allowing you to make that decision?
I made that decision. Well, I got up at 8 o'clock that morning. It was the 12th of September 2007.
Say that again, sorry.
I done that run out on the 12th of September 2007.
What went back
And
to your
that's
dad?
what, yeah,
Oh,
I had to do that myself. 'Cause
no,
we
of course.
met I met him on the 16th when I was 16. Then a year and a half later, I decided, fuck this shit, I'm fucking running off.
No,
And
I
it's the
don't fucking blame
best
you.
move I've ever made.
No, yeah, of course. Well, you're back with your
I
family.
never
Do you know
looked,
what I mean?
I've never looked back since. If I
Mm.
went back up where I came from, I will be behind bars. Mandy will tell you, I will literally be behind fucking bars. So
Beyond
I'll
bars
hunt.
ain't that bad, babes. Ain't that bad. You've got about 300 fucking women to look at. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But no, like that's true because a lot of people say that if they don't end up somewhere, they'd either be dead. Probably shouldn't say that. I'm supposed to say unalived on here, or behind bars.
So if
No,
I
yeah,
be,
she's smashing it, isn't she, man? Um,
well, if I
so
went back up to where I came from, I will literally be physically behind fucking bars because I'll hunt every motherfucker down, killing them all.
no, of course I don't fucking blame you after what they put you through. Every abuse
I
you
literally,
could think of.
even
Like,
men, like when they kicked me out the house when I was between 13 and 15, I think it was, I said to them, 'cause I was old enough to make up my own mind,
mm,
and I turned around and said to them that I liked women, I liked girls.
yeah.
Kicked me out of the fucking house on a school night. I was wandering about the streets and that, around about 11:30 at night.
And who were these men? Was that your foster dad, adopted dad that kicked you out, or just random fucking people?
No, it was my adopted mum, really, who kicked me out.
See, I can't imagine how that feels because, like, obviously at a young age myself, they put me in an all girls school. Thought I was fucking obsessed with boys. They then found out that I liked girls, and I never got that. It was like, oh, don't worry, you're going through a phase. So I can't imagine how it made you feel being disrespected and judged just because of your sexuality. It's fucking disgusting. Like, and especially like yeah, it makes me sick that they foster, they adopt to give a kid a life, and then do that. So I
But they
do
did
get it because I've been
have
there.
they did have two adopted brothers, well older than I was, 'cause I was only young, and I was under the age of 10, or the under between 4 and 7, I think it was. And the youngest brother out of the two in the same household
Mm.
took me out to the attic. This is well before I was well under the age of 10. So he
Fuck.
took me up to the attic and tried to fucking molest me under the age of fucking 10. Even under the age of I will say about between 4 and 7, I reckon, between them ages. So he tried to fucking molest me in between them, that age group.
Makes me
So I
fucking sick,
tell,
mate. Makes me
so I
fucking
tell,
sick.
so I turned when I said that you tried to do whatever. They didn't believe me. You fucking denied it. So
As
I
they
got
do.
into fucking shit, and I just got battered fuck out of because they've thought it was fucking me. So by the time
Like,
I reached between 13 and 16, I was highly suicidal.
it's so
I've
like
got
bad.
I was in a domestic violence relationship yeah, over 11 and a half years ago now. And by the time I reached 20, not long after I reached 24, that was when the doctor turned around and said, "You've got PTSD."
No,
Just a couple of days after I turned 24.
PTSD is the worst. Like I've got context PTSD, like certain smells, certain sounds. Like I walked past someone the other day and I just felt like I was going to switch because they smelt something that subconsciously reminded me of my childhood. So obviously, because of everything you've been through, have you ever turned to drugs, drug addiction?
My well, he got me on to smoking really, really strong weed when I was
Weed,
the age of 23.
weed's a
Really
fucking
strong
drug.
shit. It got me high. I will say high, and then I was like between high and sleepy, if you know what I mean? Between.
No, yeah, for definitely. I know what you mean. I used to smoke weed myself, but weed's a killer. Weed's a paranoid fucking. You've got your friend, and you've got your fucking paranoid Pete next to you. It's probably it's one of the worst. Like, and it's sprayed with so much shit. You don't know what put. I had a mini fucking stroke off it because I lost my speech. I couldn't talk. It was fucking. I've never smoked weed. I used to smoke the boys under the fucking table with kilowongs, like, and then that day I've never smoked it since. But apart from weed, you've not hit like heroin or crack cocaine, nothing like that.
No, no.
No, that's good. That's amazing because a lot of people do turn to that, and the fact that you haven't or you've not put yourself in that situation to get addicted to it, because once you try it once, you forget everything that's happened as a child. So the fact that you're dealing with it without drugs is fucking amazing because a lot of people wouldn't be able to do that.
Well,
So
one thing
like,
I can't deal with, as I said to you on one of the messages, that I had a flashback last night and it was the fucking worst one I've ever had. My whole body just like, Mandy will tell you, she's seen me having a flashback once on video call on WhatsApp. One minute I was talkative, and the next thing she could see I was white as a fucking ghost. My eyes went all funny. Then I went dead quiet. And all of a sudden, the fucking blue, a flashback fucking hit.
I feel bad now because obviously subconsciously you knew you was doing this live, and I just feel like because you knew you was doing this live, that's triggered you, and I never ever want to trigger anyone to anything bad in their life. And I just feel like because you knew you were doing this subconsciously, that's what's giving you the worst flashback. So I apologise if
No,
it's because you knew
it
this.
wasn't that. It was, well, basically, when I said that I ran, well, yeah, basically, because of what, after I got kicked out of the house, this random guy picked me up off the fucking street. He took me back to either his house or his mum's house.
What, when you was 13?
I can't remember exactly what age, it was between 14 and 16, I think. I can't
Okay.
remember exactly. So he took me back to either his house or his mum's house at 12 o'clock at night. He got me sat down on the sofa, forced himself onto me, like kissing me and stuff. And he took me upstairs to his bedroom, stripped all my fucking clothes off me, pushed me onto the bed. My phone was practically sat where it's sat now, but slightly further back. And
Yeah.
I could not reach it. But my wrists were locked like
No,
that,
yeah.
and
No,
I
yeah.
could not move. I could not move my arms. I couldn't even put it this way. I was held right down. I could not move my hands. I could not. Both my arms were held. Both my wrists exactly were held right down. And he had his feet round
Your
my
legs.
ankles. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I could not move in any.
Yeah.
And raped me for like 5 solid fucking hours. 12 till 5.
And the
That
thing
was
is,
fucking hell.
when that happens, it's like you fucking. I've been there. You just freeze. you in the end you just fucking lie there because no matter what you do, it's not going to stop that. Do you know what I mean? But
That's the first time. Go on.
I always say, and I know some people may not think this is true when I say this, but things that happen in your life make you the person you are now. Like you got through that, you're still alive. Although you were suicidal at one point, you're fucking still here. You're a warrior and you're fucking going strong. So I know it's hard to say this because obviously I've not been what you've been through because I get flashbacks sometimes, but I just sort of push them away. Some people are able to do that, some people are not. And obviously, unfortunately, you have really bad PTSD, probably more than me because mine's in a context. Hence why you
My
get
whole
these
body,
flashbacks.
when I have a flashback, I freeze. And then the next thing I know it, my whole body just like jerks. My
No, yeah.
legs, I kick out, that's for sure. And for some apparent reason, 12:30 last night, I dozed off, woke up, my whole, I literally woke up suddenly because my whole body jerked. My leg, I kicked out with my legs, I lashed out with my fucking hand, and it woke me up. I thought, what the fuck's just happened? So I ended up going into a slight panic attack.
No, yeah.
And I was awake until like gone one-ish. So I went into a friend's life to occupy my mind. And then all of a sudden I crashed. And then I woke up again at 3:32 this morning after I got to sort of around one-ish.
And that's when you had the flashback at 3:30 this morning.
It was at 12:37 I had the flashback.
Do
Seven
you
7 minutes after I dozed off.
just that? I know someone else that has like kind of flashbacks and stuff like that. Her body doesn't jerk as such, but do you ever get like does you like your legs or anything or hands just out of curiosity ever go like a nummy feeling where you can't feel them when you have these flashbacks? When you wake up you're like, fuck, I can't feel my hand or my leg just for a bit.
My left leg mainly.
I swear that's what hers is. And it's so there's a thing called FND, functional neurological disorder. My sister's got it, my mate's got it. Someone that's done a live actually, and it's similar. It's a similar feeling, and that is caused by trauma. Have you been to your doctors about this? Like about how it goes a bit numb, you get these jerks and stuff like that from thinking about your past and having these flashbacks.
Not really. I don't really. I just don't
Babe, you
like
need to
talking
speak to
about
them
it.
because maybe they can put you on some medication which will help you
I'm
sleep talk.
on. I'm on a mood stabilizer, which is sertraline, 150 milligram. And I
Do you know
looked it up on.
sertraline?
I read it up online, and apparently it helps with PTSD. But now and again, every so often, out the blue, just one flashback, if not two or three at once, maybe four, just after one another, all at once.
Mm.
One straight after the other, and then another, and then another. It just fucks with my mind, with my head.
I mean, I've got my own opinions on sertraline. If you also search it up, it can also make you psychotic. People have actually turned that psychotic, and it's not for everyone. It obviously helps you, but other people have felt like they want to kill someone. It does something to them. They don't know what. Maybe go to your doctor and speak to them about this. Maybe they can give you something to help you sleep more or something. Because um, obviously the other person that's got FND has obviously got other issues going on at the minute, which is really sad because she's only fucking young. Well, she's only 30 actually, getting old like us. But yeah, maybe go to the doctor, babe, because you should everything you've been through, you shouldn't just have to deal with manually, as I say. Like, have you done therapy?
I tried that one, and the next partner stopped me from it. That was 7 years ago.
Was that a female or male?
All my partners have been male, but it wasn't by choice.
No, of course. So you've never been with a woman, even like
No,
lesbian. Don't surprise.
no.
It's trust, in it. You can have me, babes. Um, I don't like. Obviously, it's hard, isn't it? It's trust. It's like all men have fucked me over. Like, are women gonna do the same? So I do get that.
My adopted mother was more physically abusive towards me.
Mm. What, your mum?
My adopted mum, she was
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
she was a psycho.
So yeah, you're
A lot.
attracted to women, but then you've
But
got
she didn't
that
like the
trust.
idea, so she got kicked me fucking out. So I was on the streets until this random bloke picked me up. They held me down for 5 hours from 12 to 5. And left me wandering about the fucking streets for like 3 hours on my fucking own.
I hate when women are cunts like that. Don't be a cunt. You're a female. Like, it doesn't matter
And he
what your
was a
daughter is, you
fucking,
know.
he was a fucking strong guy. He was slim, but fucking powerful.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so sad you've been through all this. Like, so I get it. You're attracted to women, but because of what happened with your mum, I'll say, um, you've also got that trust issue with women.
I've, I've always got trust issues.
No, yeah, same.
Like I was 16 when I was diagnosed with borderline, which is a lot. Apparently, it's a lot worse than bipolar.
No, yeah, yeah. Along with EUPD, I've got that, and it's the fucking emotional unstable personality disorder that is, guys.
Yeah,
It's the worst thing to fucking have, and that is actually physically due to childhood attachments and not having that stable base. Like, oh, I've wet the bed, or someone's bullying me
I've
at
done that
school.
before.
Yeah, no, I just like was 7 or 8. I was really late wetting the bed. Just fear, innit?
Yeah,
You've got fear in your life.
yeah.
Yeah, but babe, you're smashing life. You do you. You're funny as fuck on TikTok. I find you funny when you come on live. Um, and I like you as a person. I think you're lovely. If we're not married in 5 years, we'll just marry each other, babes. Make a pact. Um, so now, right about now, like, how is your mental health? Like, are you coping? Are you getting support?
Well, the only support that I've really got is people on TikTok and my dad. That's it.
I'm trying to pin
But
a comment.
when it comes to flashbacks, then I'm on my own with that one because no one knows how to deal with it.
No, yeah. I don't. I don't really have flashbacks, but I've spoke to someone else that does. So if you ever want to call me, just for a chat, apparently I'm funny, so I could just try and cheer you up, make you laugh, try and take your mind off things. But I can imagine it's difficult if you're all by yourself.
I'm laughing at my dog right now. He's snoring. He's
Well,
dreaming.
who's snoring?
My German Shepherd's dreaming.
Oh yeah, your dog. Yeah, he's lush. You've got your dog as well. That's like therapy in itself. So, you know, I know the dog don't fucking talk. Can't have
Oh,
conversation.
believe me, he fucking argues with you.
Kobe, go sleep. Um,
Yeah, he bloody argues with you.
I love your dog. He's cute. I love dogs. Um, just
No,
love them.
I've had him since he was 8 weeks.
Pardon?
I've had him since he was 8 weeks old.
Oh, is it? So like fully since he
So
was a pups.
yeah, he's 7 now.
Oh, oh, bless
Well,
you.
because I'm moving back over to Lancashire next month. My dad's having my dad's taking well our dog to Spain.
Oh, you're moving to Lancashire.
Yeah, I'm moving in with Mans
You're moving where? Who with who?
Monday.
Oh, you're moving near Mandy.
No, I'm moving in with Monday.
Oh, well, fucking hell. Got no chance with you then, have I? You two be fucking at it, mate.
No.
Joking. I'm joking.
Man,
I'm
no,
joking, babes.
she's taken, Mandy's actually said this, that she's taken me as her adopted sister, because I have helped her out in the
No,
last couple of
yeah.
months financially.
Like, yeah. No, I was only joking, babe. Just trying to make you smile after talking about something serious. That's what I do in my life. Just make people
Yeah, when
smile.
I'm like, people have noticed this as well, or some people have, because I don't talk for days, weeks on end, because I've shut myself right down. I've literally shut down. I shut myself down, and I just don't talk. I just blank every fucker out.
I get that, and I know it's easier said than done, but for someone, fucking that fucking sofa's wet. Not from me, my little boy reading it and had to clean it. I know it's hard to say, hello, my little rod, but it's good to talk. Like, people that come on here sometimes say they feel better after talking, because anyone watching on this live is like-minded. They've been through, shitty childhood or shitty relationships or DV or SA. Like, they've been through it all, and it's always good to
I've
talk.
been through. When I said that I was with a partner when I was 23, that ended up being a domestic violence, abusive relationship.
So every relationship's just been shit for you. Like,
I
no
don't know
wonder
what. I just don't. I just don't understand how relationships actually work, because I've just been abused. I've been taken advantage of. My whole basically men have just taken advantage of my body really.
relationships work in women relationships. The way you are, you're respectful, you're loyal, you're kind, is exactly how they should be with you. That's how a relationship works. It's easy enough. Show you respect, show you loyalty, kindness. Make you feel nice. Not every fucking day, but give you compliments and just make you feel special. And that's how I am in a relationship. I've never had that back. Well, I have, and then they fucked me over, so I get it. The couch is wet from me. I didn't say it was wet. My little
I'm not
boy pissed on
really.
it.
It's like I'm not really at all. Well, I've just had to bottle shit up right
No, yeah,
through.
yeah.
It's like there was one day I was in class on a Thursday and I was doing cooking. I was in my home ec class, and this is going about quarter to 12, 12 o'clock, something like that. And my home ec teacher, or one of the members of staff, were supporting someone, a support worker was helping another student. Because we had tables like that,
Mm.
opposite, one table like that, and the other table like that. And I was on this side, and they were on the opposite. And all she's seen was basically me rocking back and forth, and asked me if I was okay. I did not speak. My mind just went completely blank.
No, yeah.
So all the other students left the classroom because it was basically lunchtime. And the teacher, the home ec teacher, asked me to sit down before I actually collapsed.
And was
And
that
that
just
was,
because you didn't want to talk? You just
no, it was basically a nervous breakdown.
breakdown. Wow, bless you. Like, I've never had I have kind of, but not
I've been in and
really.
out of hospital, but I've been in and out of hospital.
What a and what's the right word? I hate saying that word. Like a mental hospital.
No,
Oh,
in
just
and out
normal.
being, yeah,
And what was that? Was it for self harm or anything? Or just mental breakdowns?
mental.
Bless you. But you're all right now, babes. You're living. You're in contact with your dad. You've got an amazing relationship with him. You've got your little dog. You've got the horses that help you every day. You wouldn't be without any of them, all three of them. And that's your little family, and you're fucking smashing life. I'm proud of you. I'm sure Mandy is, and everyone in this chat like is bigging you up. Do you know what I mean? Always proud of yourself, how far you've come.
It's not as
Psychiatric unit. That's what I meant.
no,
But no,
I don't think, I don't think it were. But because there's one time I ended up in hospital was I was basically so very close to being put on an IVF drip, on an IV drip. I was so close.
I'm surprised they didn't section you then. Not in a bad way. Don't take that. Please don't take that the wrong way. as in to get you the help that you need at that point in time, some stability in your life, and bring that stability back. But you've obviously
Because
come
I
out
was
the other side
like,
of mental health, and like, how can I put it? I do these lives because I like to help people. I love people. Do you know what I mean? I love to see them succeed in life, no matter what's happened in their past. They can turn it round, and you know, the lives also
plus I'm
show.
at, plus I'm an ex-farmer.
No, yeah, same. Well, I only self-harmed in prison. No other time. Well, no, that's a lie. Actually,
So
I've tried.
I've got some of the scars that I've got on both my arms are quite, they were quite deep, not deep, but deepish that they actually scarred. You can basically see them
No, yeah.
through slashing my arms with a knife because of the domestic violence relationship that I was in.
What is wrong with people in relationships? Why can't they just love you for who you are and treat?
And he went because the guy that I was going out with, his younger brother, he was gay, which I didn't give a fucking shit.
No, yeah, of course not.
So do you remember the BlackBerry Messenger?
Yeah,
He kept messaging me on that.
BM.
I was sat there. He was sat the opposite across the room. He kept texting me, and I kept saying no. He would not take fucking no for an answer. And what did he do? Take fucking advantage of me and fucking raped me. Fucking gay bastard.
And do you know what I find mad? Like yourself, like me, someone else I know, maybe people in this chat. I don't know everyone's situation, but when we say, yeah, we was raped, we say it so. What's the right word? So blasé.
Sexually
That's the correct
assault.
word. Like it's fucking normal. Like like it should happen. But at that point in time, we're so fucking used to it. We did think it was normal. That's why now, in our adult years, we go like I could sit here and go, yeah, I used to get raped on a daily basis when I was a working girl. My sister said, why do you say it's so fucking normal? I said, because it was normal at that point in time. You expected it when you're hung around with men. I expected it when you got in a relationship in your head. You knew something bad was going to happen because of the previous, and it just it's fucking sad that us women
There's
have to feel like that.
but there's a couple of places that I can completely have an image of. There's one place. Was when I was in school,
Mm.
and this lad fancied the fuck out of me because I was the hottest girl in school, and he just kept playing this one specific song, and I don't listen to it no more. So it was send me fucking
No, yeah,
mental, and he just kept. He asked me to meet him somewhere, and I did, and he done exactly fucking same outside. Like they've got a main, or you've got a road that way, and then you've got the ice rink. And you've got the green grass road on beside the road, opposite the
yeah.
fucking park. You fucking make me on the fucking grass road, on the fucking road, the roadside. I thought, what the fuck?
And that's like at school. So you must have been like quite a fucking young age.
I was in my early teens.
Fucking disgusting, mate. Like us women literally just hit puberty and then we're fucking raped. Like, yeah, I don't know. Just
Well, as I said, my virginity got taken off me when I was 9 by a 13-year-old secondary school lad.
and for people that have just joined, I'm going to just do a little catch up. Obviously, Leona was, from Scotland, lived in Scotland. She was adopted at the age of 2 because her mum walked out. So she went into foster care at 4 days old. But the adopted parents were just abusive physically, mentally, emotionally. She told them that she'd been sexually assaulted at the age of 9. They didn't believe her. At the age of 2, she was left in a high chair in the freezing cold. They kicked her out at the age of 13 because they found out she was lesbian. Um,
No,
And
bless
yeah,
you,
that's where
Kathy.
we're at right now. And she suffers ADHD, EUPD, BPD. But she's
PTSD,
smashing life.
PTA.
She's, she's where she is now, and you're fucking smashing life. And I'm proud of you, and you should always be proud of yourself. Like, no matter what's happened, be proud of your fucking sexuality as well, and get yourself out there, babes. Because there is some nice women, not fucking many of the bastards, but there is some that will treat you with every ounce of respect, like a fucking princess, like we should be treated. Um, because you're just kind, you're caring, you're who you are, but you do need to start talking, and even not just random people, but maybe a therapist. No, that sounds contradicting, but generally it helps. I was like, no, mate, I ain't fucking doing that. You fuck right off. I said in jail. I said, fuck off. I'm not speaking to a shrink. I spoke to them. I had a 1-to-1 for maybe 9 weeks. Then lockdown hit. I had one or two more after that. She came to my fucking door. I was like, I'm not talking to you through the fucking door, but I did. And I'm so much better mentally now. I have my days, please believe, which last 2-3 days. So I get it. But you need to
Yeah,
talk
I
to
get
someone,
days.
babes. You need to talk
Like
to.
today, after I messaged you what happened last night, I just thought I'd pre-warn, just in case I did go blank.
No, of course. And if you ever feel like you're feeling a bit weird, just press end live. Just cut yourself off, and then I finish it. Don't, if you're feeling tired or you're feeling a bit fuzzy, like, just lock yourself off, babe. You don't have to carry on the live for that. The fact you've come on and you've done this much, like, I really appreciate. Um, yeah, because I was a bit nervous because I haven't been on for since October. I think maybe November the 1st or November the 2nd. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
this is the
appreciate you
first
coming on.
time.
But as you can see, Leona, you are very brave, Leona, coming on and doing a live 100%. And Kathy can hear your dog dreaming.
He's not dreaming now, he was.
Yeah. Has anyone got any questions? I mean, I know it's hard, this sort of live, when it's people that have come out of prison. There's a lot. I've just sat in that fucking wet patch, mate. It's like, has anyone got any questions for Leona? But I appreciate all the lovely comments for her as well. She deserves it. We usually do like last 10 minutes. We don't usually do more than an hour, and then we do like, because it's a lot for someone. I know someone that talked for fucking 2.5 hours on someone else's live, and I just think it's too long for someone to talk about their past, because I don't want you to be triggered and have flashbacks. But obviously, if you are struggling tonight, no, you got manned. Always message me as well. Like, and just, yeah, always message me.
Yeah,
I go bed like half 12. But sometimes I wake up at 3 o'clock. Sometimes I'm like replying to people like, I don't fucking know, Nikki, at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning, because I know she don't fucking sleep anyway. I'm not, yeah, I'll just reply to her. I know she'll be awake. So if you ever need to talk,
it's
voice
like
message.
I've also got,
Oh, Diane lives
um,
in Lancashire.
yeah, I've also got, Azomia, whatever you want to bloody cricket. Say it. The sleep disorder.
Oh, insomnia, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst. I know someone that doesn't sleep because of her trauma, PTSD, and that's why I was asking about the FND as well. Maybe get checked for
Yeah.
that, because you got similar signs to her. She doesn't sleep, like, she's awake I don't know. When I first met her, I was like, "Are you fucking ADHD or something?" She's like, "No," laugh out loud. She's like, I said, "What's fucking funny about ADHD?" Like, joking about. And we got talking, and we've become friends. And well, yeah, and yeah, she's awake all fucking day. She'll have like
It's
3 hours
not easy,
sleep.
man.
3 hours sleep a day. I don't know how you lot do it, mate. Honestly, I know you're ADHD, Leona, but fucking hell, you need sleep, babes.
It's like there's one point that I was up I was awake for over 12, 24 hours, and I did not get to sleep until gone 7 o'clock that morning.
Wow, like,
Yeah, I was still up at 10 o'clock that morning too. Sleep by 7 a.m., up at 10.
no, she's actually in the chat. No, I'm not. We're just friends, babe. She's just said there. Like, but have you not got sleeping tablets? Do they not give you sleeping tablets? Fucking hell, Jen, do you
Well,
fuck?
I've bought sleeping tablets in the pharmacy. Well, before now.
Have you got them?
Well, not anymore. No, I can't afford any right now. They're like 8 7 8 quid.
Why have you got to pay for them if you don't? Oh, do you work?
No,
Guys,
no.
please correct me if I'm wrong. The fucking state of my hair, fucking Viagra band again, Victoria. My little rod. I swear, correct me if I'm wrong. If you're on benefits, obviously, and for your, disability for that, I swear you get your prescriptions free. I do. Nick, are you still in there? Do you pay for your sleepers? Because she don't work at the minute because of the situation where she is. She might have
Like, put it this
gone.
way, because of the relationship that I was in 10 years ago, or 11 years, well, 10 years ago, I was placed into two different women's refuges.
No, that's where she is. Yeah.
Um, I was placed in one up in Leyland, and I was placed in one in Donington. And the one in Donington, he found out where I were, and I just could not fucking sleep. I just slept. I could not sleep in the bedsit type, well, apartment, whatever you want to bloody call it. And
No,
you
yeah.
basically had your own space. You have your own room, TV, kitchen, bed, sofa.
Like a bed sit.
I could, yeah, I could not sleep in there. I just crashed out as and when I could on the fucking sofa in the main living room.
Yeah, it's not healthy. Oh, like Kathy just said, you got your TikTok family, babes. Sharing's caring and all that. Like, do you know what I mean?
If we ever did meet, I would do with your hair. I would love to do with your hair.
Rag it. I'm
No,
joking. I'm joking.
plait it. I always just
Plait.
plait your hair.
Oh, yeah, I look sick with plait. I used to plait it wet and then have it fucking down. Oh my god, I'm not joking. If I see myself in the club, I'd definitely fucking shag me. I used to look. I don't now. I look fucking bad now. I used to look fit as fuck. Yeah, for definite. Lancashire's not far from me. I live in Leicestershire. So one day we can meet up. I met up with Kathy. I've met up with Jen, probably in here. And Cat and my little rod's next, Victoria. So I'd definitely meet up with you. You can plait
Yeah,
my
because
hair, baby.
one job, my dream job is, if I can get it at some point, is to work because I've got loads of experience with physical, behavioural, any sort of disability, you can fucking name it. I've got experience with the fucking lot.
Yeah.
It's like, well, this was in I was in third year, I think it was, third or fourth year, and I was asked, because this young lad ran out of the classroom, and no teacher or member of staff could get a fucking hold of him. And the first person, believe it or not, to ask was fucking me to go and fucking get him. And guess what? I was the only one to fucking calm that lad down. Once he calmed down, well, I spoke to him in a nice, calm manner, got him to calm down, and one thing he did do, give me a cuddle to say thank you.
Oh. Do you know what I mean? Like, people that have experience of that themselves are the best fucking people for that job. I start my training in a couple of weeks for alcohol and drug worker because I've been clean 3 years, 7 months, and 1 week. So yeah, I'm like minded with that. So I can I can understand, I can relate. Just like yourself, you'd be amazing at doing that job because you can fully relate to how then people are feeling and what you need to calm yourself down. Loads of people around you is not one to calm someone down when they're feeling that type of way. Just one
And
person
that's
that you trust.
why, I think that's why all the other students or pupils, whatever you fucking call them,
Mm.
I think they were fucking dead jealous because I was the most capable fucking person in the whole entire fucking school to help out with fucking special needs fucking kids.
Oh, go on, babes. I love that because my little boy's special needs, obviously, and I love to hear there is people like that out there that do have that compassion as such, and not, some people who are a bit like, what's the word, um, impatient. with
Yeah,
kids that have got extra needs, and it's like, oh, what do I do? You give them time. Do you know what I mean? You give them that time to try and explain themselves what's the matter.
like
Not fucking loads of people around. So good on
it's
you,
like
babes.
there was one girl I used to help out. Help out with after school club or after school, and she was completely special needs. She was non-verbal. She was physically disabled. Uh, and no member of staff or volunteers had the fucking time to sit with her
No, yeah, of course.
because they had other kids to look after and keep an eye on and stuff.
Mm.
And one thing I did do, I just fucking sat there. It could have been all day, which it has been sometimes all day, but she
Mm.
wouldn't settle.
No, yeah.
And what I used to do, I used to sit with my back against the fucking wall, have her between my fucking legs, Catalina, calming her fucking down, because
No,
she'd
yeah.
slept out, she couldn't tell me what was wrong or anything.
Oh, babe.
And
I love people who can do that.
I used to pick her up and play with her in the fucking pulpit.
Oh,
Yeah.
love that.
And then there's
You got,
a
yeah.
lad, he was again wheelchair bound. He was again a wheelchair user. And every time he was out, following about the floor, and every time he saw me, one thing he would do, grab a hold of my legs, pick himself up, grab my hand, and took me for a walk. He was non-verbal, he was physically disabled,
And
and he
non-verbal is
was,
hard to work with. I mean, I'm a mum, apparently a fucking shit one at that, but still. I don't work with a non-verbal child. My child is non-verbal, so it's extremely difficult. And if you can communicate with a non-verbal child or teenager, whatever it may be, then you've got the knack to do that job and be a fucking like a support worker or you
that's
know.
what I'm after. I want to come off fucking benefits and get myself a fucking work,
And like you were
a
saying
job.
earlier, if it wasn't for you moving, you'd be in prison. Because imagine if you'd gone to prison, you wouldn't be able to do that job. You wouldn't be able to work with
No,
children with special needs. So it
no.
saved you in so many different ways. The fact that you're still alive, you haven't been to fucking prison, you're able to help others, and you're able to do something you're very passionate about. And that good and trust to go live on here. Well done, my friend. 100%, 100%. And like I've said to Amanda, if she ever felt uncomfortable, she can just stop the live, you know. I just appreciate her coming on here, getting the awareness out there that, you know, you go through shit stuff in your life and traumatic things, but you're still living. You still want to help other people, and you just want to be loved. And I get
I
that.
don't know what. The only thing, or the only love that I know is from my dad.
No,
I
yeah,
don't know what other love is all about.
bless you. Well, I feel a bit same like, because you like, yeah, no, I get that. I get that 100%, babes. Um, right, listen, it's been an hour nearly, and you usually don't do more than an hour. So, has anyone got any questions about like Leona's mental health or any advice for her, what she can do apart from talk to all her TikTok family, of course? Um, then right away. If you haven't, everyone give a big up. I fucking hate that word. Someone got me saying that. Everyone in
Oh,
here,
there's one word that
could you please like the live? It gets the algorithm or something up. Thank you,
there's
Ginge.
one
Hold your
word
live. Go on.
there's one word that I do not like, and I've been called it before many years ago.
What's that?
It begins with R.
Yeah, the same word that means the one beginning with S.
No,
It begins with. Does it begin with R and end in D? Yeah, I hate. It's the same as the other one. I will say it because not that word, spastic. I got called that so many times when I was being bullied on TikTok, and it means the same, and it's fucking disgusting.
it's R. If I can
Nutty.
spell it, I'm gonna try and spell it. The
Go on.
R A TARTED.
Oh, okay. So the charted. Right, yeah, I fucking hate that word. I don't like it. I think it's so disrespectful to anyone.
I've been called that before. I was called that in my early
Well, you're not one,
20s.
babe. You're not one, far fucking from it. You've sat on here tonight. You've spoke your life with confidence.
It's
So
not
you're certainly
easy.
fucking
Keep
not one. Do you
talking
know what I
about
mean?
it.
You know. And if after this live you need a little chat or anything, just I've got to go and check on him after this live. But if you need a little chat about 5 minutes after I've logged off, then please just ring me, because obviously, I mean, I struggle after lives for a day. I feel a bit drained, but then I'm like, oh my god, I hope I help that person just to get it out there, and a little bit of therapy in a sense, just to get, hey Chantal, you're right, my darling, like you've missed it. But yeah, it has been an hour, so I don't think anyone's got a need. But if everyone could just like the live, big up Leona in the comments, like just everyone just bang it
Have
with
you got
fucking
any
red
have
hearts,
you got any
red
questions
hearts.
for me, mans? Give me a call. Give me a buzz.
Yeah, man, she's talking to you there.
Yeah,
Everyone just put some red
yeah. She's
hearts
got
in the
my number
comments,
anyway.
please. Red hearts, come on. Because I respect her coming on here and speaking about what you have. You fucking smashed it, babe. Like I said, if you need to speak after, then let me know and I'm
So
there.
if you want to go out with me, I'm there.
I'll go out with you. Take you on a little date, babes. Treat you nice.
So I've got a question for you.
What's
It's
that?
just a random one.
Go on. Why
I'm kind
shy?
of shy. Do you
Why you
think
shy?
I'm either cute or hot or both?
I don't call girls hot. I'd say cute. I don't use the word hot. I think hot. I don't know. I've got my own thing, but you're cute. I like you. It's cute. It's nice. It's nice. I like you. I call everyone when I like my partners in my past. I've gone, oh my god, you're so fucking cute, and that's what I call. Yeah, everyone bang some red hearts if they can. Night, Vic, darling. Thank you for popping in, my sweet. And guys, big up, because we didn't have one fucking troll in here tonight. And I'm not gonna lie, tonight has probably been the busiest fucking live I've done. I usually get about 5 or 6. They have about 700 views. It's dependent platform whether people want to hear about this sort of stuff, but they need to. Well, I can stick up for you there. You only went for a Pepsi and ice and came back up and he was still asleep. Thank you. Because apparently I left my child alone while I went downstairs and had dinner. Babe, listen, I hadn't had a drink for 5 hours. Every time I got a fucking hot chocolate, Kobe wanted it in Blackpool. So when we go to Blackpool on New Year's, he would not be having mine. And I felt a bit faint, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. He was sleeping. And I said, guys, do you think it's appropriate? It's literally downstairs. I'll be 2 minutes to go and get a Pepsi. I locked the door. He was fast asleep. I ran and got a Pepsi and come straight up. Apparently, I'm a bad mum for that. Really shit mum for doing that. Bearing in mind, this person said that to me. Her daughter's a bully to vulnerable people like yourself. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you for that, Chantal, babe. But guys, thank you for the love arts. Thank you for all the kind comments that you've given Leona. And obviously, saying like thanks for having her on here as well for me. But I just love doing it. I love helping people and giving them people that chance to have a slight therapy
So
type
how
thing.
cute? So how cute? I've got another random question. How cute do you think I am?
What do you mean? How cute do I think you are? No one's ever asked me that. In what context? In what sense? You're just
Any
cute.
really?
Do you know what? I would say you're cute looking, you've got a cute personality, and you're just cute. I don't know. I'm not very good at flirting. I just usually do the do. I don't usually flirt. I'm like, do you just want to bed me? Fucking hell, it's the second lie that I've had a fucking flirt with women. Jesus Christ. It's not good. It's not professional. Stop it, Leona. It's not professional for me. Haha, listen to you too. But listen, guys, it's been well over an hour now. And I need to check on little man. But Leona, message me if you need me, my babes. Like, I'm here. Guys, when you finished,
You're
actually,
more than
before we
welcome to
finish,
date me.
can every single person in this room please like the live if you can? Because it gets something up.
Mandy
And
said, "Oh, Mandy, you flirt. Who's flirting,
Mandy.
Mandy? Mandy, who's
Love it.
flirting?
Oh, AJ, thank you for popping in, my darling. Thank you for the likes on my TikTok too. But guys, I don't know why it's no. I don't know why it's not coming up the likes up there because people are liking. It's not coming up there. When you fit, when this will be uploaded within the next half hour. When you're finished, if you could all pop on and just give it a like, I'd really appreciate that. But I'm going to log off now. But Leona, thank you. I'm turning around now. I've got anxiety. What was I going to
I'm
say?
trying to keep my nose. I'm a bit shaky after what I've just spoken about.
Oh, you are.
I am not, Mandy.
What do you say? You're a bit shaky, babes. I have that effect on women. I can't help it. I'm ginger.
No, I'm talking about Mandy.
Why are you hiding your face? You fucking blushing, you prick. But yeah, listen, I'm gonna go because I need to get Kobe sorted because he's still awake. The little shit, he's got a chest infection. I was in the hospital tonight. Thank you for the 4 person that liked it. I appreciate that. But Leona, thank you so much for coming on. You're smashing life. You're amazing. You're kind. And fuck everything that's
I've
happened.
got
I
a
always
heart of
say,
gold.
fuck them people. They're worthless. They mean nothing to you. And if you need me, I'm just on the other end of the call, okay? Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
Mandy.
Right, Leona, lots of love, my darling. And well, I'll just log this off. It'll go off automatically. And I will speak to you all soon. I'm banned on TikTok, guys, for showing my vibrator. So I
Well,
won't be on
Ginge,
TikTok for fucking
before
7 days.
we go,
What?
if you want to check up on me, just hit me a message.
Who, me?
If you want to check up on me at any time, just hit me up a
No,
message.
yeah, of course. I'm going to sort Kobe, then I'll give you a message to make sure you're right. Because you said you're a little bit shaky. So, of course, I'll check in on you, babe, 100%. That's what I do. I wouldn't, like the last person I checked, I think. But yeah, lots of love to you, babe. I'll message you within the next 10-15 minutes when I sorted him. Guys, thank you so much for coming in and supporting,
As I said
obviously, my
earlier,
page.
you lad. As I said earlier in the message, your lad will always come first before any fucker else.
No, of course, I nearly had to cancel, guys, because I was in A&E. Then they said take him to urgent care department. I was like, what? Because of his breathing. I was like, oh my God, my kid's got pneumonia. He's going to be... And I was like, listen, I might have to cancel. But luckily, I got home at like 10 to 8, I think. I literally had 50 minutes to try and wash him, dress him, get a little bit of food in him, and be on here. So that's why I was like a minute late. Then I couldn't find my phone at 20 to 9. I was like, I need my phone. So yeah, it's been a bit of a stressful day, but I'm glad I came on it. I'm glad you've come on. And thank you
That's
to
why I
everyone that
respect
supported
you.
me as well as huh?
That's why I respect. That's why I respect you, because family will always come first.
Oh,
Fuck everybody else.
100%.
Family will always come first. Even your little boy.
Oh,
Family
babe,
will
that
always.
woman mentioned my fucking kid earlier. Let me tell you something, I've got her address. Ever mention my baby again? Now to do with you. My parenting is my parenting. Your parenting is
Exactly.
yours. But yeah, listen,
Exactly.
logging off. I love you all. Thank you for all coming on for supporting me, supporting Leona. Really appreciate. Out of interest, Leona, what about finding somewhere that can volunteer with children or young adults with disabilities? Like she's saying, like even though you won't get paid for it to start with, maybe once or twice a week to get you out of the house, something to do what you're passionate about, volunteer and helping with kids.
Depends on my horse, really. Depends on what I've got to work around my horse, because yeah, I've got her sorted coming over
Yeah.
now.
What you got to try and think of is in 5 years' time, do you want to be working with vulnerable people and helping them and doing what you used to do? Or do you want to be working with horses full time? But don't answer that. You have to have a think about that. Got to think about goals in the future. Horses are important, of course they are. But yeah, you
Animals are
get
my
me.
life, and
Yeah,
I
no,
do want a job around working with adults and kids.
no, of course, of course. And
That's my
you will
dream
figure
job.
that. I'd love to do that, but I can't because I'm not allowed to work with kids for 10 years because of my crime. I'm not a fucking pedo. It was robbery. But because there was violence in it, I never got done for violence. I got done just for taking a wallet. Fucking fuck my battery. Oh, how did 8% go down that quick? Did you see how fuzzy I went?
I will look into that, Kathy. You're froze, Kathy. Oh, Ginge. Sorry.